makes me feel very much humbled to be in your midst today as a part of you. Today I've been given a new title, but nevertheless, I'm part of you. By virtue of being a teacher, I relate with the teachers in this institution and the teachers who may be in the sitting gallery for the parents. I also relate with you, my dear parents, because I'm also a parent, and therefore whatever you understand in the parenting responsibility, I'm also part of that particular journey with you. I want to take this opportunity to thank the management of this school, the family of this great institution, for giving me this honor to be part of you here today. And they are part of us at the Kenya Private Schools Association. When we see them here doing pretty well, we are greatly honored because one of our own is doing very well. It is also without a lot of doubt that we must give it up to you parents for trusting your children with this great institution. We get to start small, but we are growing together. The choice of this school for you, my parents, did not just come overnight. I'm very sure with this new dispensation of the CBC curriculum, we don't just opt to take children to any other school. Sometimes, long time ago, when we were going to school, maybe you could think about, we talk about matters to do with any other school that was nearby. We could then go there. And I was related, maybe they have some kind of perception of bora shule, bora wende shule, okay? Bora upate elimu. But nowadays things have changed because we are nowadays talking about shule bora, sio bora, shule. Shule bora, sio bora, shule. Elimu bora, sio bora, elimu. And I'm very much impressed with the young ones. They are 3 years old. Majority of them are yet to turn 4. But they can present here for close to 1 minute. You can imagine what they are capable of doing, or what they'll be capable of doing in 3 years, 4 years time, or by the time they transit to senior school, to universities, higher level of education. So I think it is important to relate with this particular institution. When I saw the teachers here, the energy with which the teachers organize these learners here, I felt very, very much encouraged. And to my dear parents, parenting is a responsibility which is very, very hard. It can also be very easy if you understand your role as a parent. Now that you have selected this school to be your choice of school, it is your responsibility to support this school, to support the child. Because you are part of this family. When you leave your child here in the morning, this child takes most of his or her active time with the teacher in school. And that is why it is very important that when you are back there at home, know what your child is going to do in school through the teacher. Constant communication with the school to find out how your child was. Because their active time in school, their active time during the daytime is more than their active time when they are back at home. And therefore, as we give it up to the parenting responsibility, well, I want to mention a few things. Because while we are going home, these children are going to be in our custody for a period of time. The teachers have done their best, but which type of children do we want to raise during the holidays? If I look at the word parents, let me use that, because personally use that. The word parents. Parent, can you say with me? Parents. Let's talk about letter P. I just want to use that word parent for my brief presentation. I'll be very brief because I don't want to keep our children waiting. we want to graduate them, we want to cut the cake, we want them to celebrate because they are good children. Children, how are you? Children, how are you? Do you know the song for crocodile? Now listen to me. Crocodile, crocodile. Can you sing like that? Crocodile, crocodile. Can I drink the water? Okay, now we are starting. Crocodile, crocodile. Can I drink the water? And then I will tell you no. Then you tell me why not. Okay, crocodile, crocodile, can I drink the water?
Crocodile, crocodile, can I drink the water?
No.
Why?
I need a color. Ask me, which color do you want?
Which color do you want?
Okay, now let us start from the beginning. Crocodile, crocodile, can I drink the water?
Crocodile, crocodile, can I drink the water?
No. I need a color. Red. Can you show me any red color you can see around? Show me any color, any color. Oh wow, this one and this one. Okay, one more time. Crocodile, crocodile. Can I drink the water?
Crocodile, crocodile, can I drink the water?
No.
Why not?
I need a letter. Letter R. Who can show me any letter R around here? Letter R. Who can see letter R? Go and touch it. Go and touch letter R. Go and touch letter R. Okay, only one person. Okay. Oh, it's already here. It's already here. And another one. Wow. One. Can you clap for them? Clap, 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 clap. Crocodile, crocodile. Can I drink the water?
Crocodile, crocodile, can I drink the water?
No. Mention the name of your teacher. Beautiful. Thank you, my dear children. Parents' letter P stands for prayerful. Can we all say prayerful? As a parent, you must be prayerful. The first person to proclaim blessings upon a child is the parent. To lay the hand on that parent and to bless that child is the parent. Even before someone else does that in the name of a pastor or in the name of whoever, the first person to bless the child is the parent. That's why it's important that when you wake up in the morning, pray for your children. When they're leaving for school, thank God for them. When they come back from school, thank God for them. Because by the time they leave home and they go to school, a lot of things do happen along the road here. We have those who have even been abducted. But because of your prayer for your children, God will protect your children. Some of you here, some of us here, we are who we are today because our parents proclaim blessings upon us. The first person to proclaim blessings upon the child is the parent. So as a parent, one of your responsibility is to be prayerful. And being prayerful means that you should even take your children to church and teach them how to pray. You as the head of that family, teach your children how to pray. Even when you go to church and people are raising their hand, lifting their hands and praying, show your children how to lift their hands and how to pray. If people are kneeling down, be the first to kneel down. If they're kneeling down, kneel down and show them how to pray. Because that's what the Bible tells us. That teach the children. Oh, I'm not going to put in the Bible verses, but there's a verse that says that teach the children in what? The way, okay, that one. Teach the children the way they should go, and when they grow up, they shall not depart from. That is what is there. As a parent, be prayerful. Number 2, which is the next letter? Which is the next letter? Parent?
A.
Letter? Yeah, letter A. Letter A or A? Okay. Letter A or letter R? Okay, one of the two. You know these are children. We teach them A, which is sounds, and then we say A, which is letter, isn't it? That's why we talk about what? We talk about these children when they come here, they will tell you this is R. But when it is written as small, it sounds as R. But then here this is B, and the sound is B. And this one is K, and the sound is. How about this one? The letter is Y. What is the sound? Yeah, I can hear. Yeah, I can hear. Which one? E. Which one? E. Exactly. You are very good learners. Let me go to the next letter, which is A. E for parent. A for A is authority. When you became a parent, God gave you authority over your children. God gave you authority over that family. You must stamp authority as a parent in your family. Even I know some of us we got elderly children, and this one's here. As a parent, stamp authority and ensure that you become a disciplinarian. When you say that this is not going to be done in this house, it should be like that because it is your authority. Children should not control you, and children should not tell you what is supposed to be done. You are supposed to stand strong as a parent and exercise your authority as a parent because you are given that authority by God. Sometimes when we come back from churches, children tell, okay, mommy, can we go to the supermarket? I have those children by myself. I know them. One of them is here, but he's my son. He's not a boy. Yeah, here he is. He's normally walking with daddy. Wherever daddy is going, he must go with daddy to see what daddy is doing outside there. So, what is there? Sometimes children like some kind of very junky foods, and they want to go to the supermarket. And when they get to the supermarket, the only place they ignore is where the pizza is, where the hot dog is, all those kind of things. The day you go to the supermarket, you tell them that today we are going to the book section, and we are not going to the pizza, we are not going to the hot dog, we are not going to all those kind of chicken, and that is how it should be, because I am your father, and I take all the authority, I am your mother, and I have all the authority, and there's nothing you're going to do. What I do? Yes, what is there? But don't forget that they also have the time they will catch you. When they ask you, mommy, what I do? So before they tell you what I do, you are the first to stamp authority and tell them that, you know what? Today there is no chicken in. I know you want it so much. Some of us, when we were growing, we didn't even know those chicken in. We were eating foods that we could translate in our mother tongue. Now in your mother tongue, what is hot dog? What is hot dog? In your mother tongue. We were eating foods that we could get from the farms. They are fresh from the farm, and we could even call them in our own mother tongue. As a parent, stamp authority. And you as the father, by the way, can I appreciate all the fathers in the house? It takes $1 million appreciation of a parent who is a father to be present here. So when I see these fathers here, I feel that this is so nice. Let me tell you something, fathers. Now that the children are not listening. Ladies and letter number 3. Letter number 3 is R for resourceful. Be a resource. A parent is supposed to be a source because God Himself is a source. A source is where things are got from. You as the parent, be a source of provision to your children, your child. When they go to school, find out what is it that they need for their education. If they are participating in these co-curricular activities which CBC really embraces, Why can't you support your child? Provide all the basic needs that this child needs from home, provide them when they are needed at school, and make education, transformation, and learning to become easier. CBC is a little bit expensive. Some people do say like that, but we say it's not as expensive as such because it's about innovation. CBC came to solve many problems in our societies because we want children who are hands-on. We want children who are going to be global competitors. We want children who are going to fit in the global market. Let me tell you one thing with the CBC curriculum. How did we get here with this new curriculum? This is what happened. There was a lot of benchmarking with countries outside there in East Africa and also globally. Let me not go into the East Africa comparison because we compare ourselves with Rwanda, we compare ourselves with Tanzania, Zanzibar, Tanzania mainland, and then Uganda. And they realize that with this kind of a curriculum, the structure is that most of these institutions have got preschool, they have got primary, they have got junior school, they have got senior school, they have got universities. For us, we did not have junior school somewhere. And at the same time, you are taking 8 years in primary for the children to transit to secondary school. All those other countries were averagely having 6 years. But it's only Tanzania that had got 8 years in primary school. Then we went to do a global comparison with some of the countries in this world which are known to be superpowers. Their GDP cannot be compared with the Kenyan GDP. They are doing very well infrastructure-wise, they are very stable in their economy, and then we ask ourselves, which kind of curriculum are these countries using? Because if they are doing very well in terms of innovation, creativity, if you want these vehicles you see here, these vehicles were assembled somewhere. In Japan, you go to these vehicles in Japan we have some vehicles, we go to Germany. Which vehicles are manufactured in Germany?
Mercedes.
I know that is the world of men. Men can understand that one. Men, Germany. Which vehicles? Subaru, yes? You see? That's the people I cannot ask ladies. She said, no, you are lying. Or you can answer it. Tell us which vehicles?
Germany, Mercedes.
Mercedes Benz. Kumbe tunasema hivi, mboga ambayo inadharauliwa ndio inamaliza ugali kwa tena. Mboga ambayo inadharauliwa ndio inamaliza ugali kwa tena. Weka hiyo mboga kwa tembo, hiyo mboga ambayo inamshangata. Kwa mboga hizo ya mshangata. Now listen to me. Which countries were these? Kenya went to Singapore, Malaysia, Finland, Ghana, South Africa, Canada, China, Japan, and they've been marked. If you have heard of the names of those countries, there's something unique about those countries. Canada, China, Singapore, Finland, Malaysia, Ghana, South Africa. Those are countries that we benchmarked with. Because we wanted to know how are they handling their education system that makes them very, very innovative and creative, and even to build the roads the way they are building in our country here. Whatever we could do was to find out how we could integrate their curriculum into our own. And when we look at the structure of the education system, they are going to give it around 2 years. I mean, that is preschool, early years education. Then we went to compare their primary school from grade 1. They were having around 6 years. On average, 6 years. Yeah? 6 years on average. 6 years in primary school. Then there was something to do with junior school. For us, we did not have junior school. All those countries I've mentioned, if you heard me mention them, they were having a junior school somewhere, which on average was 3 years. And then senior school, and then after that, they had got the transition to university. That's how we said, okay, now we have to introduce this animal called junior school. And that's how we got it. We are trying, in as much as this CBC curriculum is expensive. It has been tried and been working in some other countries. The only thing we don't have is our resources. Otherwise, if we had resources, we would be somewhere. Letter number? Yes, yes? E for endurance. We are just giving E for endurance. What is it for everyone? Endurance. Teach your children to endure pain. Some of us here, for us to reach where we are today, can you look at your life when you were still young, how your parent was struggling with you? Let us know that, let our children know that life is not easy on us. It takes a lot of pain. It takes a lot of suffering. When we teach our children like that, then they will know the spirit of perseverance. They will know that you must work hard to get what you have. And sometimes you may not find what you want, but you must be patient and continue working harder and continue working smart. Because these are our children, dear parents, if you don't teach your children to be patient with life, to endure the pain, that's why they end up hanging themselves when they're in the universities, because they are heartbroken. If you was heartbroken them, they were having a relationship somewhere with a student at the university. They hang themselves. And I think they never children hang themselves for us. They hang themselves to punish you as the father, as the mother. That's what they think. Let us teach our children that sometimes you may not find what you want, but it's good to be patient because God's time is the best time. The next letter? N. Letter N. Network. How do you talk about network in 2 dimensions? Dimension 1. Your network. No, it's not what they say. Your network is your net. Your network. Your network is your network. Meaning that get to do what? Get to sit down with the big boys. You get me right? Sit down. You wanna dine with it? Or what is that song saying? You wanna chill? You wanna chill with the big boys? You as a parent try to chill with the big boys. In other words, have somebody who you can share with. Somebody who can tell you what is happening. Somebody who you can share with when times are hard. Have a little bit of connection. Because even the time by the time your children will be transiting to one level, you may need that connection. Because that's what our country has taught us. That sometimes for you to succeed somewhere, you must have a connection. Don't stand on your own. Know what is happening at the neighborhoods. Even this school here. They are also networking. That's why I'm here. Yeah? They are networking. They are not standing on their own. They want to know what others are doing better, so that they can also improve on those areas. It is important to have a network. The second network dimension I want to talk about is kukaa rada. Wana rada kidogo. Mzazi, watoto watakwambia dadi wewe uradi. Kama hujaambia uradi, kana rada wewe mwenyewe. Kana rada inamaanisha kwamba mzazi get informed. Look for information. Being informed means that know the dynamics of the things that are happening in this country. Be a modern parent. We are in the era of the internet, the era of technology. How do you raise your children in this era of technology? How do you raise your children with this era of internet connectivity? How do you raise your children? How do you parent? As a parent, how do you parent your children with technology?